Hey guys, really quick, I wanted to talk to you all about faith and manifestation, because we often talk a lot about manifestation and, just believing that it'll happen and blah, blah, blah. I know the common discussion on manifestation, and I really like to take a different approach to a lot of things that people are talking about. Maybe that's just the Aquarius in me, but I feel like manifestation has a lot more to do with faith than anything, because when you come in and you start talking about manifestation, there's so many methods. You've got the 3-6-9 method, you've got candle methods, you've got spell methods, you've got rituals. There are a million and one ways to manifest, okay? But none of that holds any power if you don't have faith in it, if you don't believe in it, if you don't foresee it already happening, if you can't feel it with your entire being. And a lot of people are like, well, how do you even get that? You got to believe it. To get that deep, to already feel as if your life has already gone there, that you've already done what you meant, it has already come to you, knowing that without a doubt. Believe me, I used to be one that used to get really caught up in, well, how is the universe going to do this? Because I didn't believe that it was realistic. I didn't truly believe that I was worthy of it. Therefore, I was in my own way creating resistance between me and my manifestation. How you manifest if you're resisting it? You asking for something and then telling the universe, no. Especially if it doesn't look the way that you think it should look. Or if it doesn't come wrapped the way you think it should come wrapped. And a lot of times what also happens is people jump the gun. You really jump the gun and then you settle. That's not what you manifested. That's what was offered to you. The universe, well, if I speed food you, is that okay? Is that enough? If you settle there, then the universe is going to think that that's where you plateau. But you have to keep pushing. Like, I appreciate that, but no. And there's also a time and place for everything. Like as a photographer, for the first year, I was really pushing my business. The first year I did, most of my work was free. Like my portrait shoots were paid for. But most of the events and other stuff, like the network, I did a lot of free work. And then the year after that, I was like, well, if I'm going to make this a business, I can't keep doing it. Like I've built my network connections. I can't keep doing it for free. So I had to let the universe know, hey, this is where I'm drawing the line now. It was fun, rah, rah, rah. But now I'm ready to level up. So then the universe started putting me through things that forced me to level up in my personal life. So then when it came to my business, it translated really easily. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you let the universe know you're ready, as soon as you stand in it, the universe is going to put you in position. Yeah, you're going to have to go through some things. You're going to have to move some things out of the way. But that's so you don't that is so that you're not emotionally attached. So that you don't become so attached to it that you're becoming codependent. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to become codependent, because everything has a time. Even we have a time. As relative as time is, we use it as a measuring scale in our lives today. And although as our soul beings are timeless, 100% timeless, but our meat suits, our human forms, do have a time. So what are you going to do with this time? How are you going to utilize this time? How are you going to make the most of it? And truthfully, you get to set the terms and conditions. If you want to be a billionaire, okay, strive to be a billionaire. But if you were good making $60K a year and that is your life, you are happy as hell. That's all that matters. Your goals and your dreams do not have to look like somebody else's. Your definition of success is not defined by somebody else's. It doesn't. Mediocre beauty, all of that is in the eye of the beholder. It's all relative. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion. So you gotta live your life for you. So when it comes to manifesting, you gotta believe that just as unapologetically. I don't know how I'm gonna get a G-Wagon, but I'm gonna get one. Why? Because I've already seen it. I already know it's coming. I already know. Is it gonna be here tomorrow? Probably not, because there are still ways in which I have to stop creating resistance in my life. But even though I know that things are on a time scale. And I also know that in some ways, even though every day I try my best, not every day is a resistance-free day. I'm a human. I'm still living life. I'm still finding new ways to do old things. I'm still growing and healing too. So with that said, I just wanted to hop on and let you guys know that, like, make your spiritual journey look like yours. You know, like, it doesn't matter what method of manifestation you're using. A lot of times, it doesn't matter what I'm doing that is spiritual. It doesn't matter. A lot of times, if I get inspired by somebody else's ritual or somebody else's practice, I have to make it my own. That is the only way I know I believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can have somebody teach me how to do this, but I can't go home and do it the exact same way. I'm like I said, I'm an Aquarius, and I can't just copy that. You know, I can't copy that textbook. I've got to go in and make it my own. So like when I do candle magic, I'll just come off the top of my head sometimes, or I'll just spontaneously do something different because it feels right, as long as I'm within the foundation of what I've got going. Like, as long as my foundation is solid and my intuition is just as firm, everything becomes simultaneous. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I'll incorporate all kinds of new things. I'll just bring my singing bowl out, and it's just, you know, like, just have fun. And the more you put into it, the more energy you put into it, the more intuitive and free-spirited you are about your practice, man, you're going to blow your own mind. It's going to be wicked, because you're going to start to see and reap the benefits of things that, although you believed, it's going to start to make a hell of a lot more sense as to why you had to believe it before you saw it. It's going to be gratifying. It's going to make you proud of yourself. It's like, yeah, I stood in my power and I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whole. Like, it just feels so good and so encouraging, empowering. So make sure that when you have these practices, like I said, there's nothing wrong with having guidelines. But also understand that if you still don't believe from your heart, nobody else's magic can get you where you're going. It's just not going to work out that way. That's why me, as a healer, when I work with my clients, the whole point is to empower you to believe in your own magic. I love helping you. I love giving you that little reminder. You know, I love being counsel for people, but I never want you to be codependent. You know what I'm saying? Because you're powerful. You're so powerful on your own. And it's important that you know that. It's important that you stand in that so that you can reap the benefits. That way the counsel that I'm giving you actually works. You know? You still have to stand in it and believe in yourself. I just wanted to hop on really quick and talk about that. I know that I didn't get too in depth with it, but I just wanted to go like with some of the thoughts that I had, because I feel like it's something that's talked about, and it's really become something that I feel like to a certain extent has become watered down, because we're taking the magic out of it. Like, within the spiritual community, I feel like there are a lot of practices that we're supposed to keep private too. Like, you won't usually ever see a whole lot of my altar. You know, like, it's private, you know, the more eyes on things, the more people can pry on things, you know what I'm saying? So, to each his own, always. However, energetically, just always protect yourself. Always make sure, even when you're manifesting, you know, protect yourself. Make sure that even the environment that you're in when you're manifesting is one that supports you, okay? So I hope that made sense. I hope I wasn't just rambling, because I do that sometimes too. But I hope that like gave you guys some insight, or even like tweaked your perspective just a little bit, because it's something that I think about all the time and I wanted to bring it to your attention. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time.